Neurons are the cells that make up our nervous system, and they're made up of three main parts. The dendrite, which are little branches off the neuron that receive signals from other neurons. The soma, or cell body, which has all the neuron's main organelles like the nucleus. And the axon, which is intermittently wrapped in fatty myelin. Those dendrites receive signals from other neurons via neurotransmitters, which, when they bind to receptors on the dendrite, act as a chemical signal. That binding opens ion channels that allow charged ions to flow in and out of the cell, converting the chemical signal into an electrical signal. Since a single neuron can have a ton of dendrites receiving input, if the combined effect of multiple dendrites changes the overall charge of the cell enough, then it triggers an action potential, which is an electrical signal that races down the axon up to 100 meters per second, triggering the release of neurotransmitter on the other end, and further relaying the signal. So neurons use neurotransmitters as a signal to communicate with each other, but they use action potentials to propagate that signal within the cell. Some of these neurons can be very long, especially ones that go from the spinal cord to the toes. So the movement of this electrical signal within the cell is super important.